Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is U.S. Immigration Attorney Hardam Tripathi from Trip Law. Today, I want to speak with you about a very important bill that was actually passed in the state of Texas called Senate Bill 4, and that was passed in the 4th special legislative session in the state of Texas. Now, how does this bill impact you as the immigrant listening in today? So this is not meant to be legal advice. Definitely speak with an immigration attorney. We'd love to speak with you about it. But this is more about not the state law itself, but how it impacts the federal immigration laws in the country and how it affects your case. So if you are an immigrant living in Texas that's either undocumented or have come across the southern border or northern border and came into the state of Texas, what this will do is it basically gives the Governor Abbott in the state of Texas, the authority to sign this into law, which will most likely happen in the next couple weeks. Now, so currently right now, the law is not currently that law. That's not the law. It's just passed in the House and the Senate, and it's now going to Governor Abbott's desk for approval, so it becomes enacted into Texas law. Now, how does that impact you if you're an immigrant who's in Texas? Well, this basically makes it a Class B misdemeanor, and it has charges. It's going to put you into deportation proceedings because there's something called a 287G agreement, and what that does is it allows the state officers, the state law enforcement, it deputizes them basically from the feds and from the ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and the Department of Homeland Security. So how will this affect your case? Well, if you do get caught under this new bill that will most likely be enacted, then you're going to have to then deal with the state repercussions and possibly the federal repercussions as a result. But here's the thing. State law is not supreme law. Federal law trumps state law. So whatever the federal law states is actually what qualifies and what is actually used in a court of law. So what you're actually going to see is if this case, or if this law, is going to be signed by Governor Abbott, which we believe it will, then at that point, it's going to go through the court system, it's going to get litigated, and there's going to be a lot of litigation basically going on about the constitutionality of whether the federal law supersedes or the state law. And obviously everyone knows as lawyers, but also for y'all to know, is that ultimately if it's a state issue, federal law will trump. So don't worry right now. As of the date of this recording, which is December 8th, 2023, you have nothing to worry about. However, once this law is enacted and signed by Governor Abbott, then it goes into effect, and that's when the litigation will start. But we just want to make sure that our clients and anyone listening in today understands the severity of this law if you are a Texas immigrant. And so this is very much similar to kind of what you've seen in Florida with Senate Bill 1718 with Ron DeSantis, and also in Arizona, but in Arizona, it was actually shut down and did not pass. But you are seeing these types of laws coming into play because of politics, and you're seeing Republican governors along with Democratic leadership in the current administration going at it, and it unfortunately affects immigrants. And so our job is to protect you and make sure that you're protected, you understand what's going on with these policies and how that actually impacts your case. So please be very careful if you're in a position where you're trying to apply for a waiver, or maybe you're undocumented and you don't want to be put in deportation proceedings, or maybe you're applying for asylum, things of that nature. It all impacts all of that, and it comes full circle. So if you have any questions about Senate Bill 4 and you live in Texas and you are an immigrant and you have further questions about how could this affect my case, please reach out to us. We're more than happy to talk to you and basically put you on the path to legal immigration and make sure that we protect you and keep you together with your family. So thank you so much for your time today with respect to this video. This is U.S. Immigration Attorney Hardam Tripathi from Trip Law, and we wish you the best of luck with your immigration journey. Thank you.